Good morning, welcome to another day, another job. You know the drill. Let's go and have a walk around and see what we're dealing with today. Right, very big block paved driveway. That's the customer's wall, we'll clean that as well. Very mossy. Okay, so interestingly enough, this job, I was last here 11 years ago. I've been going 12 years now, and I was very green at the time. Now I know for a fact this has got loads of black spot because the last time I cleaned it, I left all the black spots on it because I didn't know how to get rid of them. It seems embarrassing now really, but back then it was a bit of a trade secret and I was very new to the game and I didn't know how to do it, and no one would tell me. And yeah, I think actually a few months later I figured it out, but by then I'd cleaned it and sanded it, and anyway the customer's very happy. But yeah, just goes to show how things have come along now. Black spot removal, that's just a basic thing, basic bit of knowledge for someone in our industry now. So yeah, but back then, nope, everyone kept it to themselves. Wow, so this is 11 years of dirt and organic growth. It's worth noting, this customer's well into their, I would say they're at least late 80s, probably early 90s. She moved all of this for me, bless her. I've just moved that big one there myself now, and look at all the rest of them. She's a tough old lady. That's impressive. If I'd have known, I'd have told her not to do it, but I wasn't expecting her to do it, and but she did it anyway. Right, look at that, look at the algae on that, look at the lichen. Whew. Yeah, 11 years old. Okay, so that's where it ends at the shed. It's supposed to be raining all day today. Well, spitting, wet anyway. So there's no way I'll get the sand in today. It's not warm enough anyway. So I'll have to come back on another day to do that. So we will be able to see how well the blocks come up anyway. So yeah, look, it's almost black. Cool. Okay, this is coming up pretty well. Not a huge amount of black spot at this rear main section. It's more around the chamfered edges than on the actual main part of the blocks themselves. There's a different story, and the path is not too bad. Definitely there though. It's the worst section of the rear. So okay, so I could X-jet this. Getting sodium hypochlorite on the plants is not a problem as long as I rinse it off very quickly. But as I don't really want to have to constantly be rinsing the plants off as I work, stopping, rinse, it's just easier, I find, to just go over it with a brush. A bucket and brush, old-fashioned way. It's more accurate, use less hypo, and less chance of getting it on the plants and killing them. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do along here. Bucket and brush, then I'll get the X-jet connected and do this bit. And while that's sitting there doing its thing, I'll carry on with the rest. check that out. Wow, that is almost perfect. I mean, they always come up pretty well after a pressure wash and a soft wash, but this, it's almost, I would say 99.9% full black spot removal. Very pleased with this. I mean, granted, it's still wet. You'll be able to see the spots more when it's dry, but I am pretty confident that 99% is gone. Look at that, like new. Very pleased. Happy days. So as you can see along this path, there are lots of plants hanging over the edge onto the path. Customer wants them kept. Obviously there's lots of plants in the borders. I get a lot of people asking me, how do you not kill the plants when you're soft washing with the bleach? The answer is, as long as you heavily pre-soak the plants so they've had a nice drink of water, soaked up a load of nice clean water before you start putting the chemical on, in post wash, so you wash it off afterwards as well, don't let it sit on there for too long, the plants will be absolutely fine. Yes, if you don't pre-wash with clean water and post-wash, there's a very strong chance you're going to kill them. So as long as you stick to those two rules, you'll be absolutely fine. I do this all the time, and I've never had a phone call telling me I've killed someone's grass or killed their plants. Stick to those rules and you'll be fine. So that's been pressure washed with a flat surface cleaner, turboed around the edges and rinsed down. Now check out this black spot. This is worse than it was around the back. I mean, this was the stuff that was here 11 years ago when I didn't get rid of it last time. So actually I'm amazed that it's not worse, because it sort of looked similar when I left last time. Yeah, it's everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to go X-Jet, no proportioner, which is roughly a 50%, so 1-to-1 mix. Cool, yeah, look at it there. See, when I'm looking at behind the GoPro, when I'm looking at the screen, I can't see that, so I'm sure you can when I come to do the edit. Whoa, look there, that's bad. Okay, right, let's get the X-Jet connected and get this software. Okay, so that's me done for today. I think we can class this as a success. Come up pretty nice, even if I do say so myself. still damp. It doesn't really matter because I'll be coming back to town on another day and it'll be dry by then. This is nice and dry around here. Okay, so I'm gonna help my customer put all her furniture back, give her windows a wipe down, and then I'm done for the day. And then it's Easter. I'm off for 4 days. Happy days. Anyway, I'll obviously record the sanding. So I'll see you then. last bit. So I'm just going to put these pots back.
Yes, they go. That's right. There. That's right.
I mean, if there's any way you want me to put them,
Yes, yes. I'm going to come and put them into place.
Oh, please tell me and I'll do it for you.
Okay, well that one, I think I'd like it there,
Okay.
and turning it round so that's hanging over the lawn.
Oh, okay.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
sure.
Silly old woman.
No, not at all. Ball looks much better.
I'm going to look and see if I've got a green.